Ola Electric has been knocking its rivals out of the park in terms of sales numbers every month, and it's been leading the pack by a huge margin. Well, despite that, the company doesn't seem to be slowing down in terms of making its portfolio more attractive. And one sign of that is right here. This is the S1 Air, Ola Electric's newest electric scooter, which is the most affordable offering from them yet, and this is based on brand's new Gen 2 platform. Now the Gen 2 platform brings in multiple revisions as compared to the previous platform, like new battery management system, revised frame, new bodywork, etc. Now we are spending a brief amount of time with this scooter to find out whether a cheap price tag means a lot of compromises or is it worth considering. I'm Anuj, welcome to BikeWale. This is the first ride review of the Ola S1 Air. Before we move ahead, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon. Before we move ahead in the video, let me quickly take you through what all is different on the S1 Air as compared to the S1 Pro. So essentially what all has helped Ola Electric save in terms of production cost with the S1 Air. So the first thing which you'll notice is that this gets steel wheels, whereas Ola S1 Pro gets alloy wheels. This gets drum brakes, whereas the S1 Pro gets disc brakes, and this gets more conventional both-sided telescopic forks, whereas the S1 Pro gets more uniquely designed single-sided forks. At the rear, you can see that this gets hub-mounted motor, whereas the S1 Pro gets more performance-oriented centrally mounted motor. And of course, the motor and the battery are lower spec as compared to the S1 Pro. On this particular variant, you get about 90 kmph of top speed and an IDC riding range of 125 kilometers. Now, as for the styling, we are glad that Ola hasn't made any changes to the design of the S1 Air, because this design is one of the main responsible factors for the S1 Pro being the best-selling electric two-wheeler in India. But if you look closely, there are subtle differences, like you can see this dual tone side panels. You get more black bodywork on this one, whereas there is more uniformity on the S1 Pro. You get all the entire bodywork is in the same color. But overall, the scooter still looks cool and funky, and it's very elegant. It should be appealing to riders of almost all age group, and Ola Electric has introduced multiple cool and nice funky color options for the S1 Air. Now talking about the quality, Ola Electric has specified that this is the pre-production model, so which was quite evident every time we were moving the scooter from side to side for shooting. We could hear some minor rattling and squeaking noises here and there. Also, if you look or hear closely, you can listen to the front brake mechanism being a little loose and a bit rattly, which was not a great feeling while riding the scooter. But we are giving Ola Electric a benefit of doubt there, because this is a pre-production model, and we are hoping that the final production model will get all these issues sorted out. Otherwise, in a nutshell, the overall build quality of the scooter is not that bad. In fact, it feels like a very nicely put together product, just like the S1 Pro. The front fork made some strange clicking noise, while there was a prominent thudding sensation from the rear every time I rolled off the throttle. I also noticed some uneven panel gaps around the floorboard while riding. Now talking about the storage space and convenience, what Gen 2 platform has done is that it has brought in a revised bodywork and tweaked frame, because of which now you get a flat footboard on the S1 Air. Whereas if you noticed on the S1 Pro, the existing model, you get a center spine running through the center section of the floorboard, which restricts the storage space you get in front of you, which is not the case now. And you get two open cubby holes. And what am I doing with the helmet? Well, Ola claims that they have redesigned the under seat storage space. So can it gobble up a proper full face helmet now? Let's see. Nope. If I place it properly, it doesn't take in. If I place it upside down, nope. Now if I keep it on the side, It still doesn't take a proper full face helmet, but Ola claims that you can actually store 2 half face helmets in there, which is quite impressive. The S1 Air runs on a hub-mounted motor with a peak power output of 4.5 kW and 150 Newton meters of peak torque. This motor is powered by a 2.98 kWh battery pack, which is claimed to get fully charged in 5 hours via a conventional charger. This entire setup concertedly delivers a top speed of 90 kmph and a claimed range of 125 km if ridden in eco mode. Given our short stint with the S1 Air, there was no way to test the range of the scooter. However, the 90 kmph top speed came in easily in the fastest sport mode. It also offers an eco and normal mode, which delivers slightly lower top speed and less sprightly acceleration. I rode the scooter in sport mode for the most part, which felt much quicker than the other two modes, especially beyond 30 kmph of speed. While the acceleration felt slightly jerky in all modes, it wasn't too much of a bother. What bothered me though was the braking performance. The front lacked bite and lever field to the extent that I stopped trying to use it after a point. The rear delivered a better bite with the right amount of progression, and thanks to the presence of a combined braking system, the scooter came to a halt without much drama. As for the handling, the S1 Air felt quite nimble and quick to change directions. It should be decently fun to zip through city traffic, which is the case with the S1 Pro as well. We couldn't thoroughly test the ride quality as our test route was limited to a small section of nicely laid tarmac. However, the suspension felt absorbent while going over big speed bumps and tiny stud reflectors. Talking about the seating comfort, the S1 Air offers a very neutral riding position, which felt natural and comfy during our stint with the scooter. It doesn't feel too compact and the handlebar doesn't foul with your knees while taking tight U-turns. It's good to see that Ola has retained the large touchscreen display, which offers a plethora of options and features to tinker around with. And this is the same display as the S1 Pro, mind you. The rider gets access to a wide range of connectivity features. There is a keyless startup system with digital key, navigation, multiple regenerative braking levels, option to listen to music on the go, and different mood options which allow you to opt for one of the 3 Fox exhaust sounds. Now, Ola also offers some app-based features in which you can unlock the scooter from a distance. Moreover, the owner can share the app-based unlocking access to the scooter with their closed ones. However, owing to the lack of time with the S1 Air, we couldn't test these app-oriented features. It also gets a reverse mode and hill hold control for added convenience, but the latter wasn't enabled on our test units. A price tag of Rs 1.10 lakh ex-showroom, a 90 kmph top speed, 125 kilometers of IDC range with so many features, good amount of storage space, a touchscreen system, and with this styling, on paper, on the face of it, the S1 Air is actually a desirable scooter. But after spending some time riding the scooter, there were some things I was actually left wanting, like better bite from the front brake, and also after some time I realized there were a few panel gaps which I didn't realize in the initial phase of the testing, and also the touchscreen was not working at times. So but since this is a pre-production model, that's what Ola has been clarifying to us, and they are saying that whatever minor issues there are in the scooter, they will be fixed in the final production model. So for our final verdict, you will have to probably wait for our final road test review or our long-term reports.